Welcome to another edition of the weekly chat with Engineer Michael Jongtambia. With me today, I have another dedicated Ompasivians who are brand ambassadors all across the globe. I will start talking from my left to my right. I have my sister Joyce Hicks right up there at the top from the USA. I have the next person. I have Yasmin from the UK. The next person, Amina from the UK. I have Amadine Jacotin from the USA. I have Mama Ivy from the USA. Dr. Patience Ajogwen from the USA. Dr. Benny Tingler from the USA. And Sister Debbie McCormick from the USA. Welcome to this another edition. We are happy to have everybody here. Okay, Naka from Canada, just join us. Naka Willie from Canada, just join us now. Welcome, everybody. So, the topic today, we'll be talking about um, actually why or the significance of our business. Hmm, that's the significance of the Gulf Corporation Council, which is GCC, to our business. So, every of our panelists here will be giving us points of the various countries that make up the GCC. So the countries that make up the GCC are United Arab Emirates, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Kuwait. So our panelists here tonight will be bringing us points that I can't wait to hear. I want to know more about this area region because if you see a business with the magnitude of what Unpassive has, is situated centrally there. The technological hub, which is a new technological hub for the UAE, for the Gulf region, and UAE is the capital. Hmm, you can imagine what can happen. So I'm just so thrilled. I'll be so happy to hear all the information that um, our panelists will be bringing to us tonight. So to start, I want to just play a little clip about our company. Then we can go from there. Welcome again, everybody. So this one is our marketing campaign. Wow, 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 wow. This is another one. If you look at just the view of the prestigious places in Dubai, that it was in April last year that we had an event that was coined Eye on Dubai, and we were shown all of these beautiful places that you can go to Dubai, and you'll be chance to visit them, and you'll be happy that you made a trip there. So I just want to say thank you to our whole media team that put that for us together. Thank you to our chief operating officer, Engineer Mohammed Kamal, for all his coordination in the marvelous job that they are doing, and our tech team in Hyderabad. Not leaving out our CEO, that will wish them all a great Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. Yeah. So to start with the evening today, our topic again is the significance of the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) to our business. Like I say, we'll be going country by country to see the countries by country. We'll be having brand ambassadors talk about what they can find, or what improvement or what contribution these countries in the GCC, which comprises of Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, and Bahrain, all of them, what are they bringing to the table that will help our business, or we foster our business in non-passive, being in that Gulf Cooperation Council region. So please, to start with, I want Dr. Benny to tell us about Oman. What does Oman have, Dr. Benny? If you can unmute yourself, do you see the unmute button? Okay,
What?
unmute yourself. Let's
Are
do
you
it.
serious?
Yes, I want you to
Can you
tell
hear
us
me?
what does. Yeah, we can hear you. What
Oh
does
my. I didn't expect you to call me at this moment. Anyway, thank you so much, brother Ina Michael, for giving me this opportunity. Good evening to all my queens and kings on this amazing webinar in different parts of the globe. Happy Valentine. Despite the fact that the Valentine is going to be tomorrow, happy Valentine to each and everyone. To happy Valentine to, should I say, to our visionary, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mofare. Happy Valentine to our COO, Brother Kamal, Dr. Suha, Dr. Susan, our tech team in Hyderabad and in Dubai. I want to say thank you for everything, but most importantly, I really want to thank our Father for sending our visionary to all of us. Now, when it comes to to Oman, the economy of Oman is mainly centered. Can you guys believe it is mainly centered around its sectors, with fishing and trading activities located around the coastal regions. Now, when oil was discovered in 1964, my goodness, the production of export increased significantly. Oman liberalized its market in an effort to agree to the World Trade Organization and gain membership when in 2000. Now, the director of the Sultanate of Oman's delegation to the World Trade Organization is Hilda Al Henna. Further, on July the 20th of 2006, the U.S. Congress approved, can you guys believe, approved the U.S. Oman's Free Trade Agreement. Wow. Now, Oman economic and revenues from petroleum products have enabled Oman's dramatic development over the past 50 years. Can you guys believe? 50 years. So oil was first discovered in the interior near Fahud in the Western Desert in 1964. Petroleum Development Oman began production in August of 1967. So the Oman's government owns 60% of Petroleum Development Oman, and foreign interest owns 40%. Royal Dutch Shell owns 34%, and the remaining 6% is owned by what? The campaign franchise, the Petrol and Patex. This one is French. So Omanization. The Omanization program has in petroleum since 1999, working towards replacing expatriate with trained Omani personnel. So the goal of this initiative is to provide jobs for rapidly growing Omani population. Now, when it comes to the training and Omanization, in order to meet the training Omanization requirement of the banking sector, the Omani Institute of Bankers was established when? In 1983. Right. And since played a leading role in increasing the numbers of Omanis working in sectors. So, but according to the Central Bank of Oman's annual report in 2018, the Omani oil average at the US dollar $69.7 a barrel in 2018 as compared to US $51.3 per barrel during 2017. So the recovery in the oil prices also contributed to the growth in non-oil economic activities, reflecting interlinkage. Although the dependency of the non-oil activities and oil activities has somewhat weakened into the last few years. According to the World Bank, growth is expected to increase over 2020-2021, driven in the part by a large increase in gas production from the new Kazan gas project and the infrastructure spending plans in both oil and non-oil sector. Now, guess what? Something happened, but the central bank decided to monitor, right? The central bank monitors the progress made by commercial banks with organization, and in July of 1995 issued a circular stipulating that by the year 2000, at least 75% of the senior and middle management position should be held by the Omanist. At the end of 1999, no less than 98% of all the positions were held by the Omanist. Women made up of 60% of the total. The banking sector currently employs 2,113 seniors and middle management, supported by 4,757 other staff. So this is what happens in Oman when it comes to the significance of the Gulf Council and within all the countries. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity Brother Engineer Michael.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Dr. B. Hmm. I did not know the if you look at the statistics and you see what um, the oil and gas is doing in the region, you should understand that this is oil and gas is their livelihood, and it's something that we're going to stay for a very long while. So our company coming with revolutionized solutions, okay, to provide it to them, be it service companies, be it the drilling rigs, people in the drilling rig working the drilling rigs, people that are drilling, people who are doing the completion, people who are putting it into production, everybody and the service companies that takes care of all these wells and all of that, we will provide a lot of solutions to them with our revolutionized products. Okay, so this is something big for us, and because we will be providing those services to them with the solutions, definitely it will boost our business as well, because all of them they need our services, right? All of these countries. We're starting with Oman. Thank you very much, Dr. B. So we'll be going next to our sister Joyce Hicks. Hmm.
Good evening. Thank you, Engineer Mike, and greetings to all of our beautiful, powerful women on the panel and Engineer Mike. I'm just so excited to be here and thank you for the privilege again. Just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day to everyone and hope you're having a wonderful day on today and tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Just again, thank you to our wonderful CEO, Mr. Ash Mufar, for providing us with this platform and this opportunity to be brand ambassadors and to be a part of this awesome, awesome movement. So tonight I'm talking about Qatar. So some of the significant features in the GCC. Um, I just think that where I was reading some information and looking at Qatar and looking at the economic growth that enhances businesses, and so this is going to be great for businesses to continue to improve and to bring economics to the businesses in the region, and also it spikes up everything in the sector. So um, let's see some facts about and things about Qatar. The GCC countries are high in hydrocarbon based economics, and it is because of this the highest economic is in surplus among the Gulf countries, and it has several features such as a young and rapid growing labor force, high reliance on foreign labor, and is large in the public sector. So the economy in Qatar is one of the highest in the world, and it's that's based on the GDP, and it's ranking generally among the top 10 richest countries in the world. So that's going to be great for our business. These are some exciting things. The economy, like I said, is the highest in the world, the top 10 richest countries in the world. And petroleum and natural gas also is one of the cornerstones of Qatar. The economy, it also accounts for more than 70% of the total government revenue, more than 60% of its gross domestic product, and roughly 85% of the export earnings. So Qatar has the world's third largest proven natural gas resources and the second largest exporters of natural gas. So this is awesome for us. And what else is there about Qatar? But before they got into the petroleum industry, Qatar was a very poor pearl diving country. And after it decided to explore the oil and the gas fields, and that was back in 1939. And then in 1973, the oil production and the revenues that also helped to increase dramatically, moving Qatar out of the world's poorest countries and providing it with one of the highest per capita incomes in the world. So that's amazing for our country here. for our business. So it's going to be great for businesses coming over there and doing business there. The industry sector, the government considers the industry to be an integral part of the plan. It's trying to diversify the economy and to maximize the natural gas reserves, and it serves as a primary feed to stock in the sector. So that is great. And the financial part of this is that Qatar's banking sector overall is the best performing in the Gulf, so and in the market. So that is wonderful. And they are trying to increase the tourism and travel, and they're continuing to develop the plans to boost visitors to Qatar. So that is something that we'll be able to do to visit there. And they're expanding in transportation, and as the population is growing, and over the past few decades, they've come to terms with keeping up with the demands of the transportation that is needed over there. And one more thing I think about Qatar, I think I said this once, but it's now the richest country in the world. That's on a per person basis. So the current GDP capital registered a world record breaking peak in growth is 1,156%. So that is huge. And that was in the 70s. And they became the quickest thing about that. It was like it's like 53% in 1980, but it's because it's rising in the oil and the gas industry. It is expanded to 94%. So Qatar is like a upcoming and great country that's rising, and it is going to be great for businesses. It's going to be help with economic growth, and we'll be able to help to improve as businesses come over to the country and to the region to do business, and it's going to spike and sector just continue to grow and continue to expand. So thank you again for the opportunity to present. And I've learned a lot just going through all this information. It's been very helpful. So I really appreciate you, Engineer Mike. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's us we need to thank you, Judge. Because this information when it come is, I mean, people see it like, like a little joke, but guess what? These are very important details that we will need them as we go along. Trust me, it is our
Thank you.
business. We need to always relate and come back to it, right? All the time. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Joyce. I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy. Another thing that we should know again is like, you see, in this part of the world, in North America, specifically in Canada, okay, the way we get our own oil and gas is through a process which is called SACD, steam assisted gravity. Okay, so so we it's like the oil and gas that we have here is very thick. Okay, so what we have, they need to inject steam like boiling water into the oil and gas to to a little bit, how they say, to make it less lubricant, right, so that it can flow before we can. But in those the Gulf region, it is very shallow. You can just go very a little bit, just a little bit in the ground, and you'll see oil. So that's why they have a lot of wells they put into production to be supplying people. Yeah, they don't go deep. They have shallow wells they're very shallow wells, and they heat they heat the play, right? But in here in Alberta, where I am, our own situation is different. It's SACD. We have to go and use steam to boil it to make it less lubricant to be so that it can come out, and which is a lot of money. Okay, they spend a lot of money for production, but over there it's less. They spend less money and they have their wells up and running. I mean, it is awesome. So with this technology that they have there, with what we'll be bringing, it will definitely boost, or it will help them to do it much more easier. And also, still in Canada, those like I talked about last time about old tracker to identify our wells. Old tracker will be a game changer in the oil and gas industry. You can count me on that. Thank you very much, Joyce. Sister Debbie, do you see your Sister Debbie? Sister Debbie, is she hearing me?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you? We can hear you if you're talking, Debbie. Are you talking to us? Okay. Okay, sorry. Go again. Go now. Okay. Speak again.
Me.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Coming in and out.
To share something with something is on my screen. I wanted to share about Bahrain.
Okay.
But first of all, thank you. Something is showing on my screen. I'm so sorry. I wanted to about Bahrain, but first of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here, especially you're the one brother who can bring every sister together. And I don't know if I'll be able to do this tonight because something is constantly showing up on my screen. So, oh Lord.
Sis,
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if you can hear me. We can see you fine.
Just tell us, Mama Debbie, we can hear you. Go ahead. Uh-oh, it took her off. Her connection is poor as well. Okay, without that, let's come and hear Mama Ivy. Mama Ivy will be talking to us. She wants to tell us about her favorite. Her favorite is UAE. Mama Ivy, there you go. Come down to us, Mama Ivy.
Yeah, I bring you greetings from my family. Is that? It's not my. Yeah.
Go. I can hear you. Go, Mama Ivy.
Yeah. I bring you greetings from my family, and I want to say thank you to Engineer Mike, and I want to say thank you to all the great ladies here. I want to say I'm really, really, really inspired by Yasmin and oh God, I hope I didn't miss your name.
Amina. Yasmin and
Amina,
Amina.
yeah, Amina, yeah. So yeah, I was trying to look for a title. I was going to say Dr. Amina or something, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, so thank you for being here, and you represent ONPASSIVE very well to the community that you're coming from. I told somebody, I said, let me tell you something. When you see Ivy on any panel or show, I have to promote ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE has to win. Yeah. ONPASSIVE, you have to know the reason why you are in. And the way I'm going to put it across is the way that the common man on the street is going to understand it. They are going to be our market in future, even if the person is a doctor or lawyer. And I tell the person that Dubai does this, they are not going to grasp it. What they are going to grasp is the basic term which all of us in ONPASSIVE need, because we have to understand it to be able to convey it. So in very simple terms, we are in Dubai. Very simple terms. We are in Dubai. Within every 1 hour, You will hear somebody saying Dubai somewhere. That is enough. Within every 20 minutes, you ask somebody, oh, so where would you like to go to? Before it was Paris, it was London. Yes, now everybody say, I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to Dubai. I want to go. I hear people say, I want to go. You see, let me tell you something. That is so basic. You can tell everybody that that is where the world is happening now. Then when you tell them that the world is happening there, then you take a first point. You say the transportation in that place is second to none in the world. You tell them, do you know what? By the time you leave America on United Arab Emirates air flights to Dubai, you will see wonders. They will feed you all their air hostesses are world-class models. Do you get me? Those are high points, I'm telling you. Meanwhile, they are statistics, but they are high points the basic man on the street would understand. You tell them that the metro, train station, we have all our logos on it. We've partnered with the city. And you talk about transportation. That is the reason why Dubai is one of the greatest places that we can have our business. They have great transportation, and they have transportation that is linked in all the regions. They have railroad that is linked to all these other states. Are you getting me? So these are basic languages that you can be speaking to people, for people to know that this Dubai that we are in is life. We are in a place, the last time I mentioned safety, but I will not mention safety. So I'm mentioning about the infrastructure, the roads, the communication. Then you talk about tourism. That is one of the reasons why Dubai is a place to be. They have, so far I've counted about 28 of the world's most spectacular buildings in the world. And the most interesting thing is our offices is in one of them. Our offices is in the Burj Khalifa. Don't complicate how you are talking. It's so simple. That's they have 12 of the most reputable buildings in the world. And as we are all women on this panel, I want to say that the Opus building was designed by a woman. The architect was a woman, Zaya. Zaya designed that building. So when you are talking, you talk about number one, we've talked about the infrastructure, we talk about tourism. Tourism, everybody wants to go to somewhere where it's new. We've all been to London, we've been to Paris, we've been to many places. It's repeated. We don't want to repeat anything anymore. Human beings' life like innovation. Every day our cells are renewed. Each day is a new day. We have a book that says that his mercies are new every morning. We have a book that says that all things have passed away. Are you getting me? So the new is something people like. It's a new country with new infrastructure, new everything. I mean, they are a country that have studied the human being and have seen that the new things that the youth, even the old, look at me, even the old, I want to be in Dubai. I've told my daughter, I said, after some time, I'll not be living in this America. I'll be living in Dubai. She says, Mom, I said, no, that is a place to be. I'm telling you. You see, so everybody likes a place that is new. So in basic terms, you'll be telling everybody that is a new city. It's a new city with cameras lined all over the street. It's a new city safe for old people. When you're over 60, 70, nobody will be chasing you off the roads. Are you getting me? The infrastructure makes it a place to be. Then their lifestyle is very lavish. When you talk of lavish, you talk of money. When you talk of money, the last time Dr. Patience said it, that region has the number 3 of the strongest currencies in the world is coming from there. Now, a place where there's lavish lifestyle. It means they are spending a lot of money. And what are they spending money on? These new buildings I'm talking about, they are all high developmental buildings that need computerized systems, that need the systems that we have, even systems that we haven't thought of. I know our CEO has thought about them. Are you getting me? This kind of modern buildings, I'm telling you, some buildings are horizontal. Meanwhile, they are skyscrapers. How can you explain that? We've known skyscrapers to be going up. You see, we hear of the aquariums. How are those things manned? They are manned by technological systems, computerized systems. Look at Khalifa. They said it has the elevator that you can spend more time in that elevator than any elevator in the world. What is manning that system? It's a computerized system. Or when it gets to floor 44, it will stop. But that computer will take it to the top and bring it back down. Are you getting me? If I'm in that city, I'll be safe. Now we are in unpassive. Unpassive is traveling at the speed of light. Let's not forget. It's traveling at the rate these people are traveling. So when we talk of a city that is set on a hill, a city that is full of light, let us start from there. Then we go to all the other countries. The other reason why it's a very good place to live economically, Dubai, they have open immigration. Now their open immigration is very well thought about. They give you temporary work permits. It is one of the countries that has the youngest, rapidly growing labor force. And all that labor force is gotten from countries outside. Another interesting thing about them is their public sector is full of people from their country. Are you getting me? So now the labor force is coming from outside. Their private sector is also very strong. Those are two very, very strong economic reasons for us being there. Another economic reason that I found interesting, when Dubai imports 50% of something, they also export 50%. Are you getting me? It's not like some countries, all that we do is imports. We don't produce anything. A country that is able to balance their imports and their exports, that is a very strong economic point that we have over there. And they know that tradition is frozen success. They don't go by tradition, they go by innovation. They go by the human need for new stuff. So these are all reasons in basic language. Now, I could speak high economic language for my doctorate friends, but I'm just talking of a common lingua that we can use among ourselves. Like if we are talking, I say, oh, let's go to Dubai, because Dubai, you can have a work permit that can allow you to work and make about, let's say, $10,000 within this period. That's very, very attractive. And then you can talk about Dubai and say Dubai has all these technological systems that our company is supporting. So our company will never go out of business. Are you getting me? So I just want us to come back to the basics and just know that we are in a region that is fertile. You know, a region that is fertile, a region that is growing, a region that is expanding, a region that is never going to stop. So I just want to say thank you, and I want to say happy Valentine, and I want to say that by next year, everybody will be connecting to their loved ones on OConnect on this Valentine's Day. Next year, it will be a different story. We will not be connecting through, we will be connecting through OConnect. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh. Wow. Mama Ivy, thank you very much for what you've just told us. Those points are very vital. Let me tell you what I think. Last time, there was one thing that Joyce Hicks told us about this Dubai, UAE, that I'll never forget. You know why? She told us about the tax holiday. Do you hear that? Tax holiday.
That is true.
She says, yeah, the business people, because it is tax-free, the business people take this as a tax holiday. remember, in every business, you minimize your you minimize what you say, like your expenditures to maximize profit. So in any business, if you have a business person and you tell them, oh no, don't pay tax for 3 years, don't pay tax, but no tax at all, it's tax holiday. So if you have your feet on the ground, that is a fertile ground for you to go and do business. Thank you very much, everybody. It is out of space. I mean, like, if you think about it and you see what is going on, you will know that OnPassive is in a very, very fertile soil. And our CEO, who is a genius of marketing, will never stop bringing the kind of 21st century marketing campaigns that we have now to make sure that our brand is being known everywhere in that region, right? Wow. I want to hear from Yasmin or Amina now. Just tell us anything about that region. Any of you. Can we hear you, please?
Okay.
Either Amina or Yasmin. Take it over. Oh, we're not hearing you, Amina. Are you muted? Okay, go.
Yeah, hello. Hi.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes. Yes. Good evening. Some of us from North America, and good morning where I'm living, because it's nearly, 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm so excited and I'm really happy to take part this program. First of all, happy Valentine's Day, all of you, everyone, and OnPassive, from Ash to Muhammad Kamal to everybody, to our engineers and everyone, and even us. The second, I am dying to talk about this, points that I wanted to make tonight. I wanted to talk about first of all, in generally, yes, Gulf Cooperation Council, we are really very lucky to deal with them. And our business in Dubai, who has that idea? Who was the idea? Who has the idea that we have to set up and have a big, office in Burj Khalifa? Whoever that is, whether it is Ash or somebody else, we are really very lucky, because those countries in Gulf, they are very, very rich countries. Let me see. Let me talk about a mother like me who is living in, United Arab Emirates. I'm living in United Kingdom. I am working hard. I am paying higher rate tax. Sometimes 20% of my income, personal income, and sometimes more than 40%. Okay? But in this country, let alone the other things that my sisters, have been mentioned. In Dubai, there were no personal income tax. You know why? Because they are rich enough. They don't need revenue from the people's, income. Okay, a mother like me who has 5 kids like me, yeah, will live, more than me. Let me tell you, I like it how Sister Evie, talked. I was cheering from here while I was on mute. Sister Evie, I'm with you. Let's go to Dubai. I am not staying here anymore when my business set up. I am moving to Dubai. I am dying to go there. I never been in the Gulf. You know why? Because I hate, everything here. Not my life. I don't hate my life. Excuse my language. I don't hate my life. And I work hard. And I put food on the table, roof, over my family. But we are struggling here, struggling after struggling. I don't know. My people, my folks, my brothers and sisters who's living in North America, how you are doing. But to be frank and honest, we are struggling here in UK, United Kingdom. Okay, there is a lot of countries around the world who have, free income tax, not the business tax, yeah, income personal tax, like Bahamas, like Bermuda, like Oka, like something like that. But United Arab Emirates, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Bahrain, they have no income tax. That's one, the first of. So the mother like me, who's living in the United Kingdom or those countries, she has more lucky than me. More lucky than me. She will benefit if she sign it up. Yeah? If she signed it up on passive, she will benefit more than I did. I'm going to do in United Kingdom. The other thing is they have open immigration, these countries, so the people can get temporary work. While in United Kingdom, the people are suffering inside the camps. And they are taken back, take to Rwanda. Aren't they lucky? Are not they lucky, the people who are living in these countries? Let's make clear, what we are going to do. Not only the countries in Gulf Cooperation Councils, the big countries, the governments, but the normal people. What I'm talking about and interesting is the life of normal people like us, like a family, like hard work people. Okay, we are very lucky. We have a modern, crisp business here. Yeah, we are taking over the internet around the world. We are making a history. So those countries, what I can say is to have passive in their country, it's them who are the lucky one. They are really very, very lucky to have us, to open us on Basivian, to open our office in Burj Khalifa, 2 floors as I had. Yeah, but I'm sure I'm going to visit. Okay. The other thing is the next 10 years, yeah, the next coming 10 years, our company name is echoing through the ear of all those people in Dubai. The next station is Passive. Imagine that in your head. The next 10 years, our company name will be echoing. The next station is Passive. How is that feeling? Yeah? How is that feeling exactly? All right. Okay. I had these countries like Saudi, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, all together, they have 35 million population. I'm not sure if my sum or my number is right or not. 35 million population. Those 35 million population, they will benefit more than us, more than me, who is living in Europe, one of greatest country in Europe. Because of the situation. We have been with the coronavirus. I never forget that. The lockdowns, the business get down. Still, we are struggling to get customers in our business. So we are the chosen one. Girls and boys, men, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me very carefully. We are the chosen one. Allah or God choose us to be successful because we are part of this marvelous company. All I'm thinking about now, do you know what I have done? Shall Shall I, because I'm so happy and excited, shall I share with you, brothers and sisters, what I have done? I already write down the coming 5 years, what I'm going to do, because I don't want it to be fussy. I don't want it to be more excited. I don't want it to be mad. Yeah, when the embassy begin. So I write it down. I write it down my will. I had a conference 3 times with my family. I told them that this company that I'm involved in, just in case I got heart attack or die or something. Yeah, I did everything. I planned this, and I'm with Sister Evie, my sister Evie. Please don't live with me. Don't live with me. I will go with you. I will go. I swear to God, I will go with you, and I'm going with. I never ever visit in Gulf country. I never go to Hajj. You know, the pilgrim. You know, all the Muslims go with. I never, because I'm still on struggling food, rent, electricity, gas, tax, but now with the lucky with Ambassador, I am moving to Dubai first of all before I go to Saudi Arabia to pilgrim, and I'm really very excited. I wanted to say everyone in Ambassador, I wanted to say, please pinch yourself. Hey, is this real? Is this real? Is this real? Pinch yourself. We are a very lucky. And be prepared for your red carpet in your country. Buy your designer clothes. Buy your designer, suit. I'm buying it one. I'm buying one. Yes, because I'm very proud. I am very proud of myself, and I wanted to thank our engineers, our new media and marketing, because I am media person. I am journalist. I know how media and marketing works. Yeah, you really did a brilliant job.
Yeah.
Ash Mufara, thank you, brother. All this credit is due to you. And the next, all the other brothers, to Muhammad Kamal, Dr. Saha, Dr. Susan, and everybody that I did not know their name. I don't know their name, but everyone who is involving, in our brilliant company. Thank you very much, and happy Valentine's Day, all of you. Thank you, Engineer Mike, Brother Mike, who's giving me this wire. Although it's already nearly prayer time for me in United Kingdom, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy to talk about this program. Salute all of you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Amina, I want to be like you when I grow up, okay? Exactly like you. Wow. So it is when you see people in unpassive, they just sit quiet. They have a lot in that they can say, and we'll just be going from this panel. We'll be going and bringing more people to come and tell us stuff, right? We are so delighted to have you today, Amina. I'm so proud and happy that you are with us today. Now, before we continue, that was fire, like Engineer Mohammed Kamal used to say, right? Fire. Now, we will go a little bit above our time today, no problem. We just want to hear these magnificent leaders that are here today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would like to hear from Dr. Pat. She wants to tell us about Kuwait. Dr. Pat, are you ready for us? Another fire coming.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
After Amina, I don't think anybody else should speak, right? We should just go.
Let's bring the fire. Everybody.
Today we are talking about the Gulf Cooperation Council, right? Yes. And why is it? We're talking about all the 6 members, and why is that important? Because as we spoke last time, the Gulf Cooperation Council is in a regional intergovernmental union. So that means this country work hand in hand. So even though we are in Dubai, and Sister Ivis talk about the great things in Dubai, this other country too is going to help with our company bottom line because they work together. They're part of the GCC, which is an intergovernmental union. So today I'm going to try to provide some facts and some fun facts about Kuwait. And as we know, Kuwait is one of the member countries of GCC and is in the Gulf region. So Kuwait is bordered by Iran at the northern and western side, Saudi Arabia on the southern side, and the Persian Gulf on the eastern side. And that's why we say Kuwait is almost at the tip of the Persian Gulf. So Kuwait is relatively a small country with just above 4 million in population, but they have a very high GDP, which just stands for gross domestic product. And what is gross domestic product? It's just money. It just measures your monetary value or your market value for all your furnished goods or services that a country produces within that country in a specific time. And we heard Mama Ivy was talking about balancing your export-import, right? So these are very important. And 80% of the population are Muslim, and Islamic is the official religion language. Right now, Kuwait leads in the financial industry in the GCC. Kuwait has a well-managed industry that stands out in the region. So Kuwait is very important. We're lucky that we are in Dubai, and as I said last time, Dubai is situated in a way that it tends to be a cross connection with all these countries, right? Kuwait's investment company administer more assets than the other GCC member countries. So they are really controlling the asset in that in the GCC. And Kuwait has an emerging space industry driven by private sector. So they really go into space, and they're into science. And why am I saying all of this? Mama Ivy say, if you want to go to space, what do they need? The right system, right? They need solution. If they want to expand their science, they need solution. Also, Kuwait has a state-funded healthcare system, which provides free treatment for all its nationals. So we know most of our hospitals now, everything is computerized. We need solutions. Kuwait has an extensive and modern network of highways. All right, we need solutions. Right? The engineers, the chemical, and the civil engineers, before they put all the roads together, they have to measure some things, and they need computer to work on that. So they need solutions. So let me just give you some fun facts about Kuwait. Kuwait has a highly developed economy. So it's the 5th richest country in the world, and it stands at number 57th in the world on the Human Development Index, HDI, with an extremely high HDI of 0.80. So again, what happened? They value people. So as we said, this is really evolving. The per capita GDP is more than 38,755. Kuwait economy is the world's 20th largest per capita GDP. Kuwait was ranked number 63 out of 157 countries in 2019 on the Economic Complex Index, CIE. So Kuwait is a very rich country. So Dubai that we launched as being a part of this council that Kuwait is, and they're working together. So I just want you to see how the relationship is. So the second fun fact is what Kuwait economy depends on oil reserve. We know Kuwait is one of the richest countries. Its economy highly depends on the crude oil. This means the economy is what? A petroleum-based economy. I think we talked last time, all our tools that can be used to identify the rigs and get this oil out, right? But you know, Kuwait being an emerging market, they don't want their economy to suffer just in case this oil depletes. So they decided to diversify. They put a diversified policy in place. And now petroleum accounts for 40% of their total GDP, with 70% of export earnings. And so they have some other industries like steel, which I'm not going to go into that. But as we already said, Kuwait currency, the dinar, is the highest value currency in the world.
That is
Number
it.
one. Number one currency, highest. So Kuwait currency is the highest, and it is sold now for $3.29. So if we're in a country that we are trading in the highest with countries, as I said last time, 3 of the highest value currency were part of these GC member countries, right? We're somewhere that we are involved in the intergovernmental arrangement in a country with a high value currency. So what are you going to be earning with? So those we are involved in that intergovernmental arrangement in a country with a high. So I don't know why we're echoing. Sorry. Kuwait has the highest literacy rate throughout the Arab world. Yeah. So education, or academy. So see solution we did. So Kuwait literacy rate is greater than Saudi Arabia and UAE, the 2 most non-Arab countries. Their education is important. So education is mandatory for all children and free in both secondary and higher education. So Kuwait has a growing scientific research sector, and they are the first country in the region to implement the 5G technology. Again, technology. What does that mean for ONPASSIVE? Being in that region, being where we are in Dubai, that, as we said before, is a crossing point to all of this country, and they are part of that governmental sector. Kuwait has 10% crude oil of the entire world. They own 10% of the crude oil of the entire world. Despite the small area, 17,000 square kilometers, Kuwait has approximately 10% of the world oil reserve. It has a total reserve of approximately, some references say 104 billion barrels, and some say 94 billion barrels. The oil reserve was discovered in 1934 by some references, some say 1936, and is considered the 6th largest oil reserve in the world. So crude and refined oil accounts for about 70% of their total export. Again, I know Mama Ivy was like, why bring statistics? I bring in these statistics again. We said what? Our solution will be used. Engineer Mike has talked about Oaxaca a lot with oil refinery. If they're doing a lot, hey, they will need our solution to pinpoint that oil refinery. And they're planning, their aim is to position themselves as a global hub for the petrochemical industry as part of their 2035 vision. So they are not playing, they are moving into technology. Kuwait has the 5th tallest telecommunication tower in the world. Again, I think last time we talked about one of their economies based on what? Communication. So the tower is what? The Liberation Tower, located in Kuwait City. And this was named after they were liberated from the invasion of Kuwait by Iraq, sorry. The tower is about 372 meters high. So we talk about high buildings. We need elevator to go up and down. We need communication. We need all of that to communicate. Again, what is that business solution which ONPASSIVE is providing? Kuwait has a very small proportion of arable land, right? So agricultural space. Their proportion is small because they are largely surrounded by desert, but they have a 0.6% of agricultural land. So their agricultural industry, including fishery, accounts for 0.4% of their GDP. And this is hindered by the limitation of water, and their arable land is small. But however, so they import a lot of their food, like fruit, vegetables, from South Asia country. But as Mama Ivy has said, they're importing, but what are they doing? They are exporting. So they're balancing that. So they're not going to just... Kuwait has a very long coastal line. And you were like, okay, this is a country surrounded by desert. Why would I get the coastal line? Remember I said that they were bordered by the east, by the Persian Gulf. So that coastal line is about 290 kilometers. So, and it has several ports along the coastal line which help their economy. And it's a touristic attraction as well. So people come all around the world to go to their coastal line. I don't know why anybody knows that Kuwait has 9 islands. 9 islands under their control, but only one of them is inhabited, which is Falika. It's one of the islands. So Kuwait has towers that attract tourism. The iconic tower, the Kuwait Towers, which is 13 towers in Kuwait City, attract a lot of tourists. And the World Travel and Tourism Council, WTTC, named Kuwait as one of the fast-growing countries in travel and tourism. So as I think all down the line, I was telling why we're talking about this country. Why is it important for OnPassive? I think I named some of the solutions. We need Academy for education. We need tracker for the oil. We need traffic. We need all of that. Booking for the financial institution that they're coming. Connect, mail, post for the communication. We need all of that. So if you see that we are in a region that the economic is fast growing, they care about people. They care about diversification. They care about education. They're trying to modernize their country. What will help them? Solutions. And what are we providing? OnPassive is providing what? Solutions that businesses will use to transform the way they do business, to help with their innovation, to promote their business, to be honest, to help their business implementation. Every phase of business development, our solution is going to help. And this country that are hungry to develop and are growing fast, we need our solutions. Thank you. I hope I didn't bore you with a lot of statistics, but that's all. I'll end there. Kuwait has a lot of statistics and it's just amazing. But I'll end there for now. And I hope this was useful. Thank you, Engineer Mike, again for giving us the platform to share and to force some of us to study. So we are studying the Gulf region because we are there. That's where OnPassive launched, one of the Gulf countries in Dubai. So we have to know what is coming. We have to know our surroundings. So that is Kuwait, and that is some fun facts about Kuwait. Thank you.
Dr. Pat, don't go. With all these statistics that you've given us, so all the statistics Mama Ivy gave, Dr. Benny, okay, and Amina spoke again, then Joyce Hicks, all of you women, are you trying to tell us that in the next coming years, we should try to consider relocating, like everybody want to go to GCC or what? Because it's too good. I mean, the statistics are so clean and yeah. You know, because don't lie, right? So are you people telling us that it is time to start packing the bags or what? Let me hear you.
Engineer Mike, you see, one of the common theme I got from all the statistics from the other countries, what? Fast growing.
Yes.
They are what? They're evolving, they're emerging, they're going with the modernization, they're implementing technology to prevent safety, to help with you just move all around. So we know because of that, yes, we've realized that a lot of them, their currency is hard, means they have a high lifetime. So if I have the right apples, why not?
Hey,
if I can afford it, why not? To be honest, after reading these statistics, I'm planning that if God blesses me, I'll go and tour the Gulf region. That's one of the regions I never thought I would go to. Never. I used to we know all the history that was there. We saw all the fightings. We saw all of that. But these are people that have come above that, and they're moving forward. They're talking about human index, means they're taking care of you. I mean, we want to go to visit Kuwait right now. After doing this, like it's not like Dubai that will be on my bucket list. But if I go, I'm going to visit Qatar. I'm going to visit Kuwait. I'm going to visit the other.
So which means we'll just be touring the GCC.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because as they're working together, They are sharing ideas. If
Yes.
Dubai has implemented safety, a lot of technology, and people are coming there, and these other countries want to increase their economy, what do you think they will do? They will bring the same openness, the same safety, the same. So why not? Why not? If the funds is there, as Mama Amila said, if we have the funds, why not? Why not go there? So I would rather be making my money in Kuwait dinar than US dinar, right? It's the strongest currency. Why not? Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Pat. I mean, like, I'm sure 1 hour now is small for us for this show. I mean, because these points are coming, we cannot use just 1 hour to speak, all of us. So we'll extend it whenever we finish, we'll finish. I mean, because it is very important too, because, excuse me, brand ambassadors are learning something that they have never known before. Because, I mean, these statistics are very specific, right? So it's per country. And I really applaud you, ladies, for bringing this to our knowledge. I mean, like, I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. And I'll come to, like, being to your class, Dr. Pat. I need to learn more. I want to be like you when I grow up, like, seriously. I'm not kidding. All of you ladies amaze me, trust me. Wow. But there's another thing. There is a point that you made about Wkly, about literacy rate in Kuwait. Let me tell you something about that. In the oil and gas industry, okay, to be certified to work in the field, you have so many courses that you have to take. Petroleum safety training, bear awareness. In Canada, bear awareness. You have to take, like, we have our gas is different. Our petroleum products here is different. We have H2S alive, okay? H2S is hydrogen sulfide. It is a product, it is a substance, it is a gas that is always present in our raw gases here in North America. So you have to take that training all the time. So you have to take so many of those training, because benzene awareness, all the other local gases that are found in the petroleum product, you have to go to school to learn about them. So you have courses that they will say, oh, you need this certification, you need this certification. So through our program, which is Wkly, most of those workers, or most of the people, the specialists working in the oil and gas industry, will be getting certifications through our program, which would be something awesome, right? Because just imagine, I have more than 35, okay, certifications to work in the oil and gas industry. The more than 35. So it has a certain period that it expires. Some of them 3 years, some of them 2 years. So just imagine that if Wkly can have that platform that will serve that purpose. Do you know how many? So it means that region, it means we have already just captured the whole of that region. If we can give them their solutions, what they need. Can you imagine, Dr. Pat?
Chan
Wow.
chan, chan chan, chan chan.
I know, right? Well, okay. Thank you, Dr. Pat. Thank you, ladies. Let me get another person. I want to hear Amina. Wait, no, Jasmine. Where's Yasmin? Yasmin. Let me look her. She's muted. Yasmin, tell us something. You're not muted.
Yeah.
Go.
Hi, I'm so privileged to be here, and thank you, Engineer Mike, of bringing all these beautiful, intelligent, and strong panelists with the fruitful education tonight. So, as everybody knows, I'm a brand ambassador from UK, and my name is Yasmin. I got to see different angle from the subject, and I am starting about our last, wording, which is numbers do not lie. So we are talking about statistics. We have talked all the surrounding goal of, council cooperation tonight. But was it coincidence, or was it a lottery ticket that we end up there? We always say we are in it to win it. Why Passive is in it to win it in the Gulf? That was a whole calculation. It wasn't coincidence. So we better believe in. And you know what? Tonight, the statistics I'm giving you here, within a few seconds, will wow you. We are at the right, door at the right time when we're talking about golf. So let us start. The Gulf Cooperation Council has secured several agencies that include the Meteorology Standardizing Organization in Riyadh, Electricity System Energy Local Committee, which is based in Qatar. What concerns our business is the Technical Telecommunication Bureau in Bahrain. And also these agencies are in charge undertaking commercial arbitration, registration partners, designing and implementation of a technological standard. That's where we are coming from. And we are looking at the whole investment of the Gulf. What more? The Frontier Journal wrote on the 16th of November 2022 that 93% of the digital workforce are graduates from the Western countries. So you will not be alone there. Also, the young people are also increasing. The young people, who are new graduates. The most important thing is the countries in the GCC are increasing looking investment in the digital and technology, while Saudi Arabia has created its Saudi Vision by 2030 program. That we are in 2023 right now, which means we are growing. How we are going to be on the 2030 to be that investment. And right now we are based in UAE, like Dubai, is also driving initiatives through its UAE digital government strategy by 2025. 2 years later. Also, UAE has got programs to be doubled contribution of digital economy to the country's GDP from 9.7%. You can Google it. It's also written in the Trade Arabia. All of our brand ambassadors just need to dig in this. Are we at the right time, in the right place? And how we ended up into this kind of digitalized world, into the Gulf of Arab. Also, the Gulf is trying to spend on their digital infrastructure to be hit 70 billion by 2024. 1 year later, and we are there. How far are we from our fortune? And can we overtrust our CEO, who has been genius to get this vision and done it?
Yeah.
Because we always talk about why we end up Dubai. There's a beyond fortune behind this. The calculation. I was so stunned when I was going through these reports. How each year and each digitalizing or technology infrastructures are coming. It's already you think that we are already following the plan. As a goal of altogether by 2024, it's 70 billion, while Saudi Arabia is expected to exceed 37 billion in 2024 as well. Qatar will be estimated to spend its digital strategy 9 billion. Meanwhile, the UAE ICT spending is estimated to reach 23 billion by the 2024. We have no much time to go on. One, our CEO is telling us your lives will be changed. We don't believe in. And I know we never knew unless he just had that bump into Dubai Metro and Dubai Marketing Wonder. So use your brain, do more researches. Each year we are stepping to the right place into the right time. Thank you very much.
Wow. So some people used to tell me, is Dr. Patient say I like statistics, or Engineer Mike likes statistics. Have you heard the statistics now? You people, what you've given me today to tonight is just a wow, right? Thank you very much, my friend Yasmin. I mean, all of you people have been so amazing tonight. I mean, like, I feel like we don't need to stop today, right? Wow. The statistics are so overwhelming. The statistics are so true, and numbers don't lie. Our CEO tells us all the time, numbers do not lie. They just there. It's straight up, right? Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Yasmin. Now we're still here. Want to hear from Naka Willie. She want to tell us about Bahrain. Naka, are you ready for us now? Oops, is she muted? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, go Naka. Sorry about that.
Wow. Good evening, everyone. Nice to see you guys. Wow. Statistics, numbers. So amazing. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about Bahrain, one of GCC country. I know that my predecessors talk about other country of a member of GCC. They almost have the same goal, and they have same resource, basically oil and gas. Bahrain is one of the 6 countries member of GCC, and is a small island country located in the Persian Gulf in Middle East, with a capital with Manama as capital. So the king there, the monarch there, his name is Hamad bin Isa al Khalifa. And the currency of Bahrain is Bahraini dinar, and it's the second high valued currency in the world. So Bahrain shares with the rest of 5 members cultural and historical ties, and more importantly, they have a common economic policy together. This small island nation heavily dependent in oil and gas, as other we talk about, and is experiencing now economic boom, and in and attracting international business owners at a record level. The country has its economic growth rates increased from 8 to 10% over recent years. Let's see the numbers. We've been talking about numbers, statistics. So the GDP, it's for Bahrain is 44.169 billion. This is the number of 2022. And the growth, the GDP growth is 1.8%. This is the number from 2018. The inflation is 2.18%. Bahrain is also known as a business-friendly country. It's so easy to do business there. So the country gives really nice structure for companies to settle. So export. So they export what they produce, and mainly it's petroleum. And the export is 27.635 billion. This is number from 2018. Who are the partners in that export? We have UAE, 31%. This is the biggest. Saudi Arabia, 12%. US, 8%. Japan, 8%. They do import as well, even crude oil and machineries, chemicals, gold, jewelry. And who are the partners? You have UAE, 27%, China, 11%, Saudi, 7%, US, 5%, Brazil, 5%, Japan, 5%, and India as well, 5%.
Wow.
So Bahrain has diversified these years, because we know that oil is not there forever, right? So they found another way to diversify their economy. So they heavily invested in banking and tourism sectors. Manama is now home to many large financial structures. And in 2008, Bahrain was named the world's fastest growing financial center by the City of London's Global Financial Centers Index. Bahrain economic growth will keep growing increasingly. As a result, investors are flocking to stock up on industrial and commercial real estate, along with other assets. Our company, Passive, is no exception. We now understand clearly why it was so important to be in that region. So, because the region is so rich and the economy is growing so fast that you need to be there. And we know that to grow your company, you need to be where the money flows. And I think that's why our CEO made that decision to be in that region, so that we can grow fast and quickly. And that's why all the campaign started there. And we're so proud to be in this company where people decide according to the news and according to the statistic they got. So thank you so much, Michael, for giving me this opportunity to be here. Thank you, all the leaders here who really, I didn't really know about this, much about this country. It helped me do my research, and I know more about where we are as a company. Thank you so much.
Yaka, don't go. So, with all the statistics that you gave us tonight,
Yes.
are you saying the same thing like Dr. Pat, Mama Ivy, Amina, that we should start packing the bags and getting ready or something? Is that because
Absolutely.
these statistics that you just gave me, I think I don't want to we want to be somewhere that things are going fast, right? Fast growing, technology is coming because we got the solutions, right?
That's right. And
Wow.
believe me, that region, according to my research, is the safest region you can be in. So that's a good reason to be there as well. It's very
Wow.
safe.
Thank you, Naka. So
Thank you.
it is not only a safe region for human beings, it's also a safe region for business because it's a financial heaven where if you go to UAE, you don't even have to pay taxes, right? Tax free. Wow. Which is financial heaven. As my sister Joyce told us last time, she said it is a financial heaven. I was like, wow, financial heaven. That is what I want to hear, right? Wow, things are getting hot, yeah. Woo! So can we hear from Amadine or Sister Debbie? If Sister Debbie, can you speak now? Let's just hear you. Then Amadine will speak, then we'll round it up tonight. Wow. It's as if we are not going anywhere. Time is not going. We just came here.
I'm
Sister
right.
Debbie, can you speak?
I am here. If you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Awesome. Thanks to all my darling, lovely sisters, and most of all to Brother Mike for making this possible. It's just awesome listening to all the fun facts. And I must admit that one of the facts that I realized from Sister Naka's presentation is that the population of Bahrain is the same as our passive brand ambassadors, 1.4 million. Am I wrong? Something to that number. And there's a reason why we are all gravitating towards that region, because there are so many similarities between the GCC and UNPASSIVE. The GCC is geared towards doing something awesome and outstanding, and UNPASSIVE is that unique organization that is bringing it to all its brand ambassadors. So we are so honored to be in this together. We are blessed that Mr. Mofare, our CEO, has granted this opportunity to us, and we are triple, and no number can even say we are triple and whatever blessed that this special day, which is for people to be together, and in America it's celebrated as a Valentine's Day. We are blessed that we have this opportunity to be able to talk about why we are here. We are here because of those regions, and we are here because we have a visionarian ahead of us who has given us this opportunity. So I'm not going to say anything so much because we have all these queens who have already graced us with all the statistics. And I'm going to just say, please, from now going forward, let's continue to count our blessings, because our brother has brought all the brilliant minds together today at this time of this year. We should count our blessings, because it's not each and every brand ambassador who can get all these brilliant minds. So let's give him the applause for bringing us together so that we can continue to enlighten those who are not able to have this same opportunity, so that they can learn. There are so many firms we go to, but we do not learn as much as we have learned today. I was researching on something else, and it's the first time I was able to sign into this platform, and somehow I missed out reading. But I'm living with a head full of knowledge about the GCC, which I did not know prior to now. Brother Michael, thank you. We are so honored to have you. And thank you, Mr. Ashmofare, for the blessing you've given us from your dream. And thank you, my darling sisters and my dear brother, and all our viewers for your patience, because we said 1 hour and you gave 1 hour plus. That's patience, something which money doesn't buy. You either have it or you don't. So over to you, not Dr. Mike. We have two doctors here. Brother Mike, back to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. The only thing that I can say is, when you go to occasions, you go to seminars or you go to webinars, you definitely know who is who, right? You'll see the people, you talk to people. I'm one of the persons in Ompasi that I've talked to so many people, right? So when you talk to people, you definitely know who that person is, and you know what that person is capable of doing. You have one-on-one. I had one-on-one with so many brand ambassadors all around the globe. So you people being here today is not by chance. It's not it's not by chance, like our CEO would tell you. It's not by chance that we are here, right? So it's still, I see your people's work, I see what you do, and I can say, okay, we can work with this person to make this happen. It's the same thing that our CEO has, right? He goes and gets the best people in everything that he does, right? So let's just keep it flowing as it is going. I just want to appreciate all of you ladies. So, but now we've not heard anything from our sister. Oh, thank you, Sister Debbie. I didn't thank you for that. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm crazy like Dr. Pat. Okay, so I want to get now. Oh, we cannot go without hearing from our sister Amadine Jacotin. Amadine, what do you have for us? Tell us something, please. Are you there? Is she muted? Okay, wait 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, you muted. Sorry. Go. Hello, we can hear
Hello.
you now. Hello, Amadine.
Hi. Good that I'm heard today. All right. Thanks so much, Engineer Mike. When you sent me the background for this meeting, it was so beautiful, so lovely. I was like, wow, I'm getting a happy Valentine's Day, and I get to be on this beautiful platform with all these smart, intelligent people coming. So, yes, as you all know, I'm not much of a speaker. So I'm just sitting here learning so much from all of these ladies, gentlemen. Yep. Yeah. So I learned so much. I thought that, it was just Dubai that was over there. Okay. But now that I know there are more, so many more countries around there and much more open to traveling there, possibly staying there for a few years, and enjoying the scenery and the currency, right? Because the currency is so much more than our own here. So in any case, yeah, I'm just thrilled, and I appreciate all our participants who are here thanking us, and I'm just I'm ever so proud of being in on Massive. Thank you, Mr. Ash, and all the teams for getting us all the way. And I'm just super stoked for this week. What's coming up this week as well? All right, the sensational webinar that we are partners on Oconnect. All right, so I don't know what else to do. It's just it all off, taps it up off. Okay. Yeah, this beautiful meeting, and happy Valentine to Engineer Mike, my fellow ladies here, and our participants, and Mr. Ash and his family, and all our team. Okay, thank you. That's all.
Wow, Amadine. Welcome. Thank you. You know, you
You're
have been a
welcome,
special
Michael.
friend to me. So I appreciate you all the time. Your presence is always, it means a lot to us. I mean, technically, for those who don't really know Madine, she's an IT specialist, okay? So some of the things I would see ordinarily, she doesn't see it ordinarily. So every time, like from time to time after meetings, we meet and we talk and we, brainstorm about a lot of things. She's always having her own view, but when you learn, it's good to know people and you know what people can bring to you value. All of you ladies here, I really appreciate all of you because you people are rocking it. You are the value and you are the people that we need in on-passive to continue the local work that we already started to get into the communities and empower the communities. Because remember, for people to, I am who I am today, okay? 90% of what I know today, I learned it from my mom. So if you see me, I'm always around women. I learned a lot from women. My mom taught me what I know today in my life, and I really respect her, and may her soul rest in perfect peace. But she made me the person that I am today, as strong as I am. It's from my mom. So I don't take any woman for granted. I respect women because they have their own insight, which is very different from what the men do. I mean, even my days in school, my best friends were women, So I am always there because I learned a lot. I mean, it's not like to learn to be attitude, get an attitude of gratitude is one thing about a woman. To learn the common to do common perform common chores in the house and all of that. I learned it from my mom. So thank you everybody. I mean, today we took a little bit of time. So every day when we have something to talk about learnedly, well, no problem. We can go above the time. Our viewers are, I mean, they appreciate us. So there is something we call viscosity. Viscosity is that how can I put it? Viscosity is the ability for a liquid to flow without any problem or any. So now what I was trying to tell the people is that the oil and gas product that we have in Canada is very viscous, right? It's very thick. So they need this SAC-D process, okay? Steam assisted gravity. That's a process that we do here in Canada. This they inject steam into the wells. Though this steam now will try to melt it down, the viscosity, to reduce the viscosity so that it can flow easily. Remember, if it is very thick, it's difficult to flow, right? So the inject steam into these wells. So it is called steam assisted gravity, SAC-D. That's what that's the procedure they use to produce oil and gas in Canada, which is very expensive. So that to reduce the viscosity, they need to inject steam. But in that region, in the Gulf region or the GCC area, their wells are not. They are just so shallow. They go and they just hit the place. Boom! They hit it there and they start putting it into production, which is something that's why they have so many of the wells. They put so many wells into production because they have this they have a big reserve. We can hear from the statistics that we had today, right? So they have a lot in their reserves and all of that. Man, thank you everybody for coming. We want to say happy Valentine's Day to all of you, your families, our CEO and his family, the COO and their families, the media team, media team, the marketing team, also not leaving out all the leaders all around the globe. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. In it to win it. We are so in it to win it. We can just unmute ourselves in it to win it, and we close for the day. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. We're so in it to win it.
Thank you.
So win it.
We're in to win it.
Thank you, everyone. In it to win it. Thank you.
Bye bye.